Yo, what's up? My name's Retro Pat, and welcome to the end of a journey, the end of an arc, finally achieving the Mastermind achievement, proving to you guys that even if you have a pea brain, you can still get an achievement meant for smart people. So, let's just go ahead and jump into it. You all know what I've been doing. I've been doing this for many episodes now. We only have the Summit and Glitterhelm Caverns left today. We're going to be finishing it today, okay? This achievement is all about beating these maps without actually doing any sort of damage with your hero or your pet. I hilariously think it might say on the wiki you can actually do damage to things on the first wave. I have not been doing that. I just haven't done that just in case, but today we're playing the Summit, and this map is just, how is this not nostalgic as fuck for everyone who's ever played this game? Like, all the lightning, the constant rain, all the wetness, the drops. I love the little driblets. Look at this. They have ripples on the fucking cement. Are you kidding me, dude? The details there are just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up. It's pretty simple. I'm not expecting too many issues. I'm gonna be super honest. This has been a pretty chill achievement to go for, and it's honestly, it's been a weird one to record for and do because it's been so many ramble videos. There's not a whole lot to talk about when doing these achievements because it's pretty fucking easy. It's pretty easy. I'll be super honest. I've been super honest about the whole time, right? Like, I'm not over here sweating my ass off like a nightmare survival map, like trying to figure out, oh, I'm so close to being able to beat this, guys. I just can't figure it out. No, these are actually really piss easy. It's kind of just me checking things off the list and getting the maps done with, right? There was a little bit of self-discovery towards the beginning, but for the most part, it is kind of me just getting it taken care of, checking off the list, getting it done with, which has its own positives and negatives for sure. It's not the most engaging, amazing, riveting gameplay, but that's not what every game is. And I'm tired of pretending like every game needs to be that all the time. Some days you actually specifically don't want that, honestly, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna try to make back my mage really quick here. Beautiful, just in time. Some days you want to come home from work, get off of school, whatever you're doing in life, you know, and just come home and turn your brain off and just work towards something that, yes, it's an achievement, yes, it's cool, but it may not be the most difficult thing in the world. And that's totally okay. That's a good thing. I'm sick of trying to pretend everybody wants to come home and play Dark Souls every single day, you know? You don't always want to deal with that. You don't always want to have a hyper difficult task, a challenge per se, every single day. Sometimes you can have a chill challenge and just making progress in any way, whether you're just doing a chill thing. Like, I think of like building in Minecraft, right? Like, is building in Minecraft, it depends on what you're building, to be fair, but like most of the time, is building in Minecraft some intense challenge? No, it's like very, very chill. You're placing blocks. Yeah, the most difficult part of building in Minecraft is usually the planning and the strategy of where to place those blocks and how to place them, right? But once you get that down, you're really just hanging out. You're really just placing blocks. Like, I'm building this cobblestone, just massive cobblestone wall on a world of mine, and I can just turn my brain off, hold shift, and just hold my right click and just place 3 blocks at a time. Boom, 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 and just watch TV, watch shows, and relax, right? And sometimes I want to do that. Sometimes I do that. It makes me want to throw up. I'm like, this is so boring. This is horrible. This is miserable. I hate this, right? Sometimes you feel that way. Sometimes you want to do it. Sometimes, ooh, there is a guy coming over here who he barely got stopped, thankfully. I'm actually going to build a DST looking out this way because I just watched that. That was a little too close for my liking. Same thing over here. But anyways, the point is, not every game, not everything is always going to be this insane, hyper engaging, difficult task, and it doesn't need to be. I think that's missing the point of life, missing the point of the ups and downs, the beauty of video games and what they can represent, and the different experiences. Yes, well, am I excited to get back to survivals where I'm solving problems, solving puzzles? Am I excited to beat maps for the first time again in Dungeon Defenders? Beat new maps, try things like I want to say Booty Bay. Is it? There's no way it's Booty. It's Buccaneer Bay or whatever. That feels like is Booty Bay from World of Warcraft? I always want to say Booty Bay when I think of that map. I don't know where that comes from. Hopefully nothing too insane. I want to play that map. I want to beat the fucking Talay Mine thing at one point, dude. At some point, I'm going to have an amazing episode where I actually take on that map and just crush it, because I've been crushed by it plenty at this point. So at some point, we've got to cook on it, right? At some point, we've got to go ahead and cook it up, get it taken care of. Or I'm going to go ahead and place these. We're just jumping into the next wave, but look at all this DSTs being placed around over here. This should honestly just be enough. We're probably just done. We're probably just chilling at this point. The map is probably already essentially completed. Do I need more? I can do more strength drain ores, to be fair, like out in this area to let things get chained a little bit further. That honestly is probably a pretty good idea. I don't want to talk about it. All right, and in about 10 minions, this will be a big moment. The dragon will be spawning, and it's also possible. It is possible that this is actually the last map I need for the Mastermind achievement over here. It's possible. I have played Glitterhelm Caverns so much on insane difficulty, on Nightmare, the storyline. I've done it over and over and over again because it was really good XP. It was really good at map to grind. I think there's a possibility that I might have completed that map without what's it called, without ever damaging a minion with my hero. So I think it's possible if we can defeat this dragon right here, we might be good, but I don't know for sure. It's simply possible. So let's just go ahead and jump into it and try to fight this guy. I'm going to have to, number one, take him down, get him hit by a turret, and then number two, he's going to be pretty fast here. Number two, can I get to this in time? Let's see, I'm kind of stuck a little bit. I think he dodged so hard there. He dodged very, very hard. He got hit by something. Oh, I'm so bad. I've always been notoriously bad at hitting the dragon. We got him. He's way over there. I am on hardcore as well, so I need to not die. That is like actually something that really factors in. The goal is to do this and then build a DST. This might just obliterate him. I'm curious to see. Yeah, 300k per hit. Oh, dude, get him. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Mastermind. Yes, we're done. I knew it was a chance. I knew it was a possibility. I wasn't sure. Yes, we're done. Dude, I've been going for this achievement for what's felt like so long. It's kind of funny. It's like not that hard of an achievement, but that was quite a journey, man. Let's sit back. Actually, you know what? I've seen this cutscene plenty of times. I was going to say let's sit back and enjoy it, but that's fucking sick, man. I'm really thrilled about that. Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. I'll return to my tavern. Sure, why not? This might end up being a shorter episode because of that. I'm so sorry if it is. I wasn't planning on that. I guess I could talk about what is up next. I was so hoping that I had done Glitterhelm Cavern like that, but I just really wasn't sure. So, oh, that's so cool. Huge achievement out of the way. Achievement that only 2% of people have achieved. Man, I have not checked my boxes in a while. It might be time to look through things. I think most things are organized. To be fair, no, there's some more organizing. Let's do a little bit of box organizing and then talk about future goals. All right, after a super quick sweep through, I went ahead and just got rid of or unlocked everything that is like obviously not going to be an upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Down to 148 inventory space clean plus 112 mana. I will take that. I've been spending a lot of mana recently. So honestly, getting a billion mana back or a tenth of a billion back here and there really is going to add up. But you know what? It's been nice having the pumpkin around, but I can't shake the feeling that since it's not Halloween, it's not fall, it's not October time, I just don't really like this. I don't really want it as my crystal. I'm going to go change this. I don't know if this one is new or I hadn't seen it yet or what happened, but Sky City, I'm going to rock with this one for a little bit. I'm not the biggest sci-fi nerd in the world, but it's giving me a little bit of a Star Wars vibe, which, you know what? Not my favorite by any means, but it's solid. I'll go ahead and give it a shot for a little bit. It looks cool to me, man. But let's go ahead and look over our goals and see what's next. First thing first, I get to delete this, which is awesome. The Mastermind achievement has been achieved. So we're just straight up done on that one. Something I really do want to get back to was Winter Mire. I know it's a winter themed like Christmas map, but that was a really fun map to play. Number one, it was super fucking fun, and it was a really good, I felt like it was like the perfect difficulty for me. I feel like I could beat it with the correct build and the correct skill set, and I was just so close. I think I lost on like the final wave. It's a very difficult challenge map, if I recall, or like a Lost Quest map. Let me actually double check in game really quick, but it was a really cool map, and I could almost beat it, but just barely fell short, I believe. Yes, it is one of the Lost Quest, like extra DLC maps. Hero level 95 recommended. I think I played it on Nightmare, so it's actually hero recommended level 100. I believe I played this on Nightmare when I played it. And I was really close to beating it, and I feel like the rewards it got were crazy. It also is just Misty Mire Forest reskinned to be Christmas themed, and that map actually looks shockingly beautiful Christmas themed, but they did a lot of cool stuff. It wasn't just reskinned. I remember they made it so that snow had like overtaken certain parts of the map, and it changed the pathing. It changed how minions would approach the crystal because of something like snow in a theme map. Like, that was genius level design in my personal opinion, and it totally changed things. It was a lot of fun. Now back to my goals list. Buccaneer Bay is something I've never played, but I don't know. I think it's because whenever yes, it's the first map over on Lost Quest. So literally whenever I click to look at the Lost Quest, I always see Buccaneer Bay, so it's always on my mind. I also need to beat the DLC on Nightmare. That's probably one of the biggest things I could do / get back to is go ahead and defeat the Lost Quest for Eternia Shards. I think I'm on Sky City. Yeah, I went ahead and I defeated Aquanos on Nightmare, you can actually see here. Defeated Morocco Desert Town, defeated Missy Meyer, of course. That one was amazing. Sky City is the next big one. And then I think if I can beat the map itself on Nightmare, which has a really difficult boss, if I recall correctly, where you can just like fall off the map and die. I'm pretty sure the first time I beat this, it took many, many attempts back to back to back because I kept falling off the map and dying to dumb mistakes. If I can beat this map on Nightmare, the survival, this might be beating this map on Nightmare and then doing the map on survival might be the best thing I can do. I believe the pet drop, it's like the propeller cat, the pet drop from beating this map all the way to wave 35, which takes hours and hours on Nightmare difficulty, is super, super good. But then on top of that, I don't even have it written down over in my notepad document, but I'll just write it down actually now. I want to test out my Barbarian and do more, let's do more Barbarian push maps, assault maps, correct? Is that what they're called? I super upgraded, supercharged my Barbarian recently. And I love that character. He's such a fun fucking character to me. And he's also represents such a different way to play the game. He turns Dungeon Defenders, instead of a tower defense strategy game, which is how I normally play it, he turns it into a hack and slash. And that's really, really fun sometimes and shakes up the game in a totally different way, keeping it fresh, keeping it exciting, keeping it fun. So doing more things, like maybe trying to do Lab Assault. I know this is a map that I think can have really good rewards, but I don't know if I don't think I'm strong enough. I think I tried it once and it was like not even close. I've had a lot of difficulty with the assault maps, but I think it's a skill gap. I think I'm gonna buy this, hell yeah. I believe that the assault maps are just such a different style of playing the game, right? If I have 400 hours played in Dungeon Defenders at this point, right? 390 of them, maybe 395, have been spent playing the game in the tower defense strategy way. If I've only spent 5 hours playing in the assault way, I just have a lot to learn in terms of skill. Like, I'm so far off. I just have to practice assault maps more, and that's going to take a lot of losing. So I'm going to try to become more okay with losing in the future on assault maps, maybe even just grind them off camera. I try to show you guys every little bit of detail, every little bit of progress I make in this game, because there's never enough content. There's never enough videos, never enough streams for Dungeon Defenders on the internet. This game is awesome. It has a really passionate player base of people who played at one point growing up and have nostalgia for it, and a passionate player base of active players who never left. And it deserves better in terms of the content creation. Not to discredit, obviously the people we have are amazing. It's not to discredit what we do have, but the game it's an amazing game. It's a beautiful game, and it deserves more, in my personal opinion. So I'm going to keep trying to get better and better, do more guides in the future as well. And for now, I will see you guys later. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow, or in 3 days if you're watching the Dungeon Defenders channel. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, and subscribe for Dungeon Defenders every 3 days, and go defend your dungeons, of course. Peace, Reno. Hey, what's up? Retro Pat here, and I want to say a quick big thank you to everybody whose name is listed here, because it means you went above and beyond and supported me via the Patreon, which allows me to put more time, effort, and resources into this channel. Thank you so much, and have a great day.